Hello. So here is that bigger video that I promised you. So since we are celebrating the official Thunderbirds Day, I thought I would do a bit of an update video this time. Uh, you might remember uh, uh, 5 years ago when we celebrated the 50th anniversary of of Thunderbirds. I showcased my Thunderbirds collection. However, there were some bits that I didn't show because I had completely forgotten about them. Plus I have gotten several more items uh, during these past 5 years. So I will now showcase them, and also I thought, why not also show all the other Gerry Anderson things that I have. So without further ado, let's start. Okay, so we will start with the Thunderbird show itself. Uh, Here are these 8 VHS tapes, which you might remember from the previous collection video. These tapes have all Thunderbirds episodes recorded of TV when they were shown in Finland in the early 90s. That was when I first saw this show. Moving on, here are 2 more VHS tapes. This is an old UK VHS that has the episodes Cry Wolf and Danger at Ocean Deep. And this one is the Finnish VHS of the first movie, Thunderbirds Are Go. Moving on to DVD. Here is the complete show on DVD. This is of course one of the UK releases. And here we have the US DVD box set, which has both of the movies, Thunderbirds Are Go and Thunderbirds 6. And as you can probably know, this also came with these things. And here are the movies themselves. And these are, I think these are fridge magnets, if I'm not wrong. And then finally we have the 2004 movie. This is the Finnish DVD of it. And here's volume 1 of the first season of Thunderbirds Are Go. And now stepping up to Blu-ray, here are the UK releases of the 2 movies. And here we have the 3 brand new, well, I say brand new episodes that were made for the 50th anniversary. Of course, these were adapted from these audio drama recordings that were made back in the 60s. And here's this little book that was one of the gifts that were given to the Kickstarter backers of the 50th anniversary episodes. This has many nice pictures here. And speaking of books, I also have this one, which you also might remember from the previous collection video. But then I also have this Thunderbirds The Vault, which, as you can see, was also produced for the 50th anniversary. This one also has lots of background information and many gorgeous pictures and photos. And it goes through all the episodes, of course. Yeah. This is one of the things that I didn't remember to show in the previous collection video. This is like an old PC interactive game, or well, I think it was partly a game. And let's just open this up and get the game itself from there. There you go. And of course, what's Thunderbirds without the iconic music? And of course, I showed most of these soundtrack CDs in the previous video. These are the two CDs that were released. I think in the early 2000s, and then for the 40th anniversary we got this, the best of Thunderbirds. But now, since then, we've got this box set, which was released by Fenderson for the 50th anniversary. Unfortunately, my case is broken a bit, so I'll have to try and get a new one for it. And of course, after that we got this release, which I of course did an unboxing of. And then of course there are these two CDs of the movie soundtracks. This one is of course the original soundtrack album of the first movie, featuring the the Shadows EP, and this one is the La La Land Records CD featuring both of the movie scores. And finally we have the soundtrack of the 2004 movie and volume 1 of Thunderbirds Are Go, season 1. Then I of course also showed this in the previous collection video, this little postcard collection. And this one I also forgot to mention in the previous video. This little children's play suit from back in the day. However, it seems that the only bits remaining from it are this and the hat. I don't know where the actual suit went. And then I have a couple of t-shirts. This one I got at G-Fest in I think it was well 2015, which was the 50th anniversary year. And then there's this one that I got from the official Gerry Anderson store last year. This is the front, and what's cool is that on the back it's got all the episodes. This is very cool. Okay, we are almost done with Thunderbirds. Here are the three Funko Pop figures that were released. I think last year, if I remember correctly. So of course we've got Brains, Lady P, and Parker. Hopefully we'll get the Tracy brothers someday. And the final Thunderbirds item that I have here is this old mug, which definitely has seen better days. Yep. Okay, so now moving on to the rest of the Gerry Anderson stuff. Here is this old UK VHS which has one episode of Stingray and one episode of Captain Scarlet. And those are Trapped in the Depths and Place of the Angels. Moving straight to DVD, we've got 4 feather falls. This old box set of Stingray. So here's the first disc. Disc 2. Disc 3. Disc 4. And disc 5. And then we've got Captain Scarlet. Again, the older UK DVD box. And DVD spines form the Spectrum logo there. So here's disc 1. Disc 2. Disc 3. Disc 4. Disc 5. And finally disc 6, which has like some of the bonus features. Here's the live-action movie Crossroads to Crime, which Gerry Anderson directed in 1960. As you can see, I haven't watched this yet, but I have heard that this isn't considered to be his best work. Then here's Journey to the Far Side of the Sun, also known as Doppelganger. And here we have Space 1999, or as you can see here it's called Moonbase Alpha, because that was, well, pretty much the name that we got here in Finland. So yeah, this is the first of the DVD releases we got here in Finland. I think this one has like the first half of season 1, and then the second DVD has the second half, which I still need to get. Then we have Dick Spanner. And then we have The Lost Worlds of Gerry Anderson. This one features like the so-called pilot films that didn't get a continuation, like The Day After Tomorrow and Space Police, which was later used as the basis for the TV series Space Precinct. And this one also has I think an unscreened Dick Spanner episode and some more as well. And then on Blu-ray I have, of course, UFO, which I just got. And then I also have the documentary called Filmed in Super Marionation, which is a very good documentary. And then this one also has on the second disc This Is Super Marionation, which is basically like a selection of one episode from each of the Super Marionation series, plus in between them we get some more goodies like old commercials and things like that. And here are the discs themselves. And as far as soundtracks go, the only ones that I have so far are the recent releases of Supercar and UFO. But then I also have this little gem, Gerry Anderson Evocation. I'm not sure if that's how it's pronounced, but anyway, this is actually the first Gerry Anderson CD that I ever owned. This one is basically his own like compilation of certain tracks and songs that have somehow had an impact on his life in some way. Like, for example, we have of course the Thunderbirds March, plus we have an excerpt from Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds here, and a couple of tracks from Miklos Rosa's Ben-Hur score. And this is where I actually first heard of anything from that score. And we also have Maurice Ravel's Bolero, which is a great classical track, one of my favorites. Then we also have the title song from Four Feather Falls. And so far this is the only CD that has any music from Gerry Anderson's Lavender Castle. And now I think we have reached the end with this one, which is the Captain Scarlet PlayStation 2 game. I still want to get the Thunderbirds game, which was put on PlayStation 2 as well. Alright, so that was my complete Thunderbirds and Gerry Anderson collection. Well, at least as far as that I can remember. One thing that I couldn't show is when I was a child, I used to have many Thunderbirds toys, which I sadly don't seem to have anymore. I think that the only one that has survived to this day is this Thunderbird 1, which my dad actually kept at his work. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and have a happy Thunderbirds Day. FAB.